Hey, it's Caitlin with the Backcountry Crochet, and today I wanted to talk about how I made this sweater. So I started by exploring on Canva until I found a line drawing that I thought was pretty cool. I really like the simplicity of it, but like they're always so cool when you see them on like tattoos or just like fine art pieces like hanging up in someone's house, and I just really thought it'd be a cool design for a sweater. So I found this fine line picture of or image of a face, and I thought it was really cool. So I took that and transferred it over into Stitch Fiddle using kind of like all the different techniques. There's a lot of stuff online, but then I turned it into a pattern. Now the problem was all the flowers that were on the original image from Canva didn't really translate well over into like the pixel grid type thing. So I decided to kind of adjust it, and I erased all of that and just kind of made it gray, and then went back over and made what I was trying to do with a butterfly. I think it shows up more as a butterfly in the diagram, in the pattern, like the pixel grid that it did here. My husband thinks it looks more like a flower. Regardless, I think it looks cool. And I had that all sized for kind of the dimensions that I was gonna have, the rough dimensions for my sweater, printed it out and went with it and just started to make it. Someone decided to get up a little early from their nap, so was able to get 62 of my foundation half double crochet row, and that's all I can do right now. So I'm gonna put this project on pause and we'll come back to it. Hey, and because I'm needed elsewhere, huh? Yeah, I am. Yeah, so I'll try to update this hopefully someday this week. As I went, I was really just kind of winging it. This pattern, once I got the pattern figured out, I knew that I wanted to kind of have a little bit of shaping, not really in like the torso area, but more in the sleeve and neckline area. So I kind of had this area on the front and back panel cut out. That way the sleeve could come in a little bit and just kind of fit hopefully a little bit more in the shoulders. I also wanted a little bit more shaping in the sleeve. Some basic sweater designs that I've done before have just been straight, and so they get really baggy when they get down below your elbow. And so I I did a little bit of shaping. I have a whole video about how I did the shaping of the sleeves to kind of like make it a little more form-fitting for a sleeve. And I knew I wanted a little bit of a drop in the neckline just because that's a style I prefer. I get a little claustrophobic when sweater necklines are all the way up. So I did a little bit of weird shaping there, which actually I thought ended up really well. There is a hole in it.
Wonder why you got a hole.
Yeah, you wonder why I got a hole there? So a quick update. I got pretty far on, well, my second attempt of the sleeve. At first I was trying to do different colors, but I was, thank you. Oh, my dog is hanging out while I do this. But I was doing a tube style, and I'm not really sure how to attach it. I wasn't really thinking, because if I was doing just a basic body where it was a square, yeah, I know I'm talking with my hands, I would be able to just attach a tube on, but doing this one-handed, I didn't set up my phone or camera or anything, but I did kind of a notch on the body to try to make the sleeve a little, not like super intricate, but a little more intricate, and this just isn't gonna work. And this is my second sleeve. My first one was, I was trying to do different colors, and it just didn't really fit with what the sweater was. I know, I need to pet you. What my hand was, not my hand, oh my gosh, confused. What my sweater was looking like the vibe it was going for. So, I really hate making this decision, but I need to frog it. Attempt to. So, starting over, back to square one for my sleeve. Ah, thanks, Leela. Yeah. So for this project, I've really been basing everything off of this sweater, a sweater that I like the fit, and I know it's not going to fit exactly the same with mine just because of the material is soft, has a really nice drape. This is going to be a little bit more boxy and rigid, but for the general shaping of it, it was a lot easier for me to base it off of something I know that fits and I like the general look than trying to go completely from scratch. Now for the sleeves, I was attempting to get a little bit of that, I don't know if you could see it in the camera, but this kind of shoulder spacing that we have right here. And I wanted to get how it kind of starts wide and narrows down and goes down on the sleeve. So here you can see my finished sleeve. You can see like right here, it's not following the sleeve exactly, but it's giving me the general shape to get that kind of, instead of it's just a straight sleeve, I kind of get it wide for the shoulders and I get some narrowing down to the wrist. Sweater update. I have the back panel, front panel, and one sleeve done, and a dog who wants to walk on it. Just have to make the other sleeve, cuffs, and then the ribbing on the ends. Call it done. It's been a busy day. Seems to just be what happens in spring, but I am almost done with the second sleeve. I think I would have gotten it all the way done if we didn't have to take care of bees and kind of just see how our hives are doing. But I lost motivation on this project. But now that I'm almost done with this second sleeve, I'm just like, I just want to bust it out, get it done. So here's hoping with like my small pockets of crocheting that I find throughout the week that I can get it done this week. See if I can make that goal. So here I have it seamed up. I did slip stitches to connect the sleeve all the way to the cuff. Here's where it's at right now. This is stretched out more since I blocked it, so I didn't expect it to stretch out really at all. Doing purple for the collar. Coming along, getting closer. So here it currently is. I'm still working on the collar, but as you can see, it's coming along nicely. Again, the shoulders are further apart than I wanted. The sports bra, but I don't know, a regular bra would still be kind of close. But turning out well. I was really worried about the size when it was all laid out, but actually it's a lot more that loose fitting, but not like super baggy, boxy look, which is nice. These sleeves are not as tight as I was scared they would be. So it's interesting. I thought this would be too big, sleeves would be too small, and it's working out perfect. So I think I'm gonna do maybe one more row of back loop, front loop, double crochets to get that collar, and yeah, maybe call it good. I'm so glad this is almost done. But this whole sweater I made from beginning to end with help from Canva and Stitch Fiddle, but like I did not follow a pattern. I kind of made it up and just went based off the dimensions on my own. And I am incredibly proud of how it turned out. It was my first me solely design. That was more than just, you know, the Granny Stitch hexagon sweater, which I feel like a lot of people have done. That was very simple. This one took a little bit more brain power, especially on like the shaping of the sleeve and the neckline, and so happy with it. Here it is, my finished sweater. I am so happy with how it turned out. I wasn't sure how it would look. I started out with that idea of wanting to make some type of tapestry color work sweater, and here is what the final product looks like. I am so happy with it. I am so proud of what I was able to accomplish. You can see the design, improvising the sleeve, the shaping, the collar, the cuffs. Decided to leave it just kind of hanging here. I like how that turned out, but I am so happy that I dove in and gave it a shot. I really had a lot of doubts, especially once I got to the construction phase of putting it all together. I didn't think it would fit. I thought that the sizing would be all wrong. It would be way too big. Well, I thought the body would be too big, the sleeves would be way too small and too tight, but I trusted the process, and this is one of those times it actually paid off. So, yeah. I'm so stoked. It sucks that I finished it just in time for 80 and 90 degree weather of summer, but I cannot wait until fall hits again. Once this is actually going to be comfortable to wear with the temperature. But I am so happy I dove in. Let me know what you think. Even if you don't like it, honestly, I'm super proud of myself for jumping in on such a big unknown with this project. I hope that other people kind of give it a shot, because it's so freaking gratifying to finish it. Like I was so ready to give up at one point, just thinking it wouldn't come through, but I mean, look at it. It's so good. It is so good. But yeah, I really don't have anything else to say besides I am legitimately proud of myself on this project, and I just can't wait to show it off. And yeah, let me know what you think. Dive in and do your own projects like this if you ever, hi puppy, if you ever are just not sure if something's gonna work, you know, it might, and it might be like a super great satisfying adventure for you. But yeah, even if it's not, you're at least learning of what you can change. There's definitely things I would change if I did this project again, or if I decide to make other sweaters like this, but still so excited. I'm gonna shut up now, but thanks for watching. Bye.
It's nice.
My wife made it.
Oh, she knits?
Crochets.
Crochet is nice.